what's up, good people? It's your girl Wambui back here on your screen with another video. In case you are new here, karibu sana, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And in case you are a returning subscriber, you are the real OG, and you're also so much welcome to this video. And let's welcome our new members to join this family, and let's do what? Let's get moving, baby. So yes, today in the kitchen. So it is definitely a Jikoni local series, and I want us to cook a nice and simple recipe together. First things first, before we cook, I'd like to thank you all for the support and for the love you've been showing me. Yeah, so let's continue with the same spirit. Let's continue subscribing. Let's continue watching the videos. And yeah, I'm happy that you guys are supporting me, and that's the only way you can help me through this YouTube journey. So now, without further rambling, let me tell you first of all what we are making today. We want to cook something we call butter chicken. So it's a simple recipe. It's going to be not going to be a long video, so I hope you'll keep it here. And yeah, without further ado, let me show you the ingredients of today, and we can jump right into it. Once again, karibu sana to this video. All right, so our ingredients today, we have the star of the show, the chicken. We have some spices over here. This is what is it surely? Okay, so we have paprika. This paprika, and this is it. This is paprika. This is cumin. This is curry powder, and this is garam masala. A tablespoon each. These ones look a bit more than a tablespoon, but this is a tablespoon. This is half a tablespoon. I also have some 2 medium sliced onions. I have some vinegar. This is vinegar. I have some salt with me. I also have some coriander or cilantro, potato. I also have some blended tomatoes. Here is a mix of ginger and garlic paste. And I have cooking oil. And also we have 250 grams of plain yogurt. And I also have some cooking cream, right? Yeah, this is the cooking cream that I'm going to be using. So these are the ingredients of today, and I want to place you somewhere so that we can cook together step by step, right? So yeah, that is it. So first things first, I want us to marinate our chicken. And what I'm going to use to marinate this chicken, I'm going to be putting the yogurt. This yogurt, it's plain yogurt, so this is what's going to go into our marinade. Okay, plain yogurt like that. After that, I'm going to be putting paprika into this mix. And I'm also going to be putting my ginger and garlic paste at this point. Right? So once that is done, I'm also going to be putting maybe 1 bottle top, this top of the vinegar. If you have lemons, you can squeeze lemon on it. So me, I'm going to be using some vinegar. Just 1 tabletop like so. And then we are going now to mix this and let it settle for around 10 to 15 minutes. The best way to marinate your chicken is to marinate it overnight and let it stay for maybe 48 hours, 24 hours, as long as possible, so that the marinade can infuse in your chicken. But because I do not have the luxury of time, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it settle for a bit, 10 to 20 minutes, and that will be it. for us. I'll add more paprika. Gives it a very nice color. Paprika is not hot, by the way. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to let it sit. I need to add a little bit of salt also. Yep, like so. So I'm going to let it settle for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be back to see the next step. Let me just get something to cover it. I don't know whether this is enough. No, it's not. So what I'm going to do, let me just use a cling film. Here it is. So that we can cover our chicken. And then we'll be back after 10 to 15 minutes. If you have a fridge, throw it in the fridge and allow it to sit for the 10 to 15, 20 minutes. And the marinade will have infused better. But for us, as I said, we do not really have the luxury of time. And now this cling film is becoming a headache, but we are hacking it. Okay. Like that. So we'll allow this to sit 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be back for the next step. Meanwhile, I will cut up my cilantro. Yeah, and see you after 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm back, guys, and this is our sufuria. I'm just heating some oil inside this sufuria, and our chicken here has been marinating for around 10 to 15 minutes, and because we do not have time, I want us to go right into the next step. So this is how it looks. What I'm going to do, I want to sort of fry it a little bit in this oil. So I'm just going to be picking the chicken out of this marinade and putting it inside the oil. So now, point to note, at this point, what I have not put is the butter. That is why, let me just show you guys. So at this stage, what I have not put is the butter. Of course, it is called chicken butter for a reason, but I don't like the taste of butter. Plus, I don't even have butter in the house. So make use of what you have. If you have cooking oil, use it in place of butter. But if you have butter and you love the taste of butter, you can put butter at this stage. So it is the butter that is used to shallow fry the chicken, to brown them. So for me, I don't have butter and I don't even love butter, so I'm using the cooking oil, normal cooking oil. All right, so yeah, we are going to be turning this until they are golden brown. We're not cooking them, and then put them aside, and I will show you the next step. So let's continue with the video. So guys, I had to change my tutorial because the oil burnt and it formed a cast on the tutorial. So you make sure you have something non-stick, because this one does not burn. And this is what we want to achieve with our chicken. As you can see, it's brown enough. Now I want to remove this, do the rest of camera, and then come back with the next step. So watch it so easy before they also burn. I hope you can see. This is what we want to achieve. We just want to brownen them a little bit like that. So as you can see, they are already golden brown, but they are not cooked. We are going to cook them. So let me do the rest and then we'll be back with the next step. So clean as you go is what I was taught by my home science teacher in high school. So I cleaned these very fast, and I'm back with it because I like cooking with it. The reason why I like cooking with it is because it is wide enough, and so I've just put approximately 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and I will let this heat up so that we can start with our onions and tomatoes and all that bit. So let it heat up. I love to Rudy. Now it's going to be sort of a marathon. We're going to do everything a bit fast. And yeah. Meanwhile, this is how my chicken turned out. As you can see, they are well browned. Yeah. Let me just show you a couple of them. My hands are very clean, okay? Yeah, this is how they look, and they look nice, but they are not cooked. Point to note. So we want now to cook them properly. Okay. So my oil is okay, and what I want to do, these are dania sticks. I've just put them here so that they can cook with the onions. I'm going to drop everything in the pan, and we are going to cook this. So we are going to saute our onions until they are soggy, not golden brown really, until they are translucent. So I'll keep stirring until they are translucent, and then we'll put the next ingredient. Okay, so I think our onions look translucent as I want them. Next, I'm going to be adding my spices. So, cumin, curry, and garam masala. All of them. Add that to your onions like so. Once you have stirred that, you're going to add my blended tomato. Oops. And you want to stir until everything is nicely blended. If you don't have a blender to blend your tomatoes, don't worry, you can use a grater and grate so that you can throw away the peel. If not, you can cook tomatoes together with the peel inside here, and then at this point, once they are cooked, you can now blend them and come back with the sauce. So this is how we are looking at the moment. And I think this looks yummy. Okay. You're going to allow it to simmer for a bit, and then as I keep stirring so that we can add the next ingredient. As you can see, it's already becoming thick. So next, I'm going to be adding my chicken to this. And we want to stir it properly. Mix everything well. Let me taste for salt. I can add a little bit of salt at this point. Put salt to taste, alright? If you're not a lover of salt, don't put too much salt, but just put salt to taste. So mix it properly. That's done. So at this point, I'm going to be adding my cooking cream. I'm using the Brookside cooking cream. So I'll just shake it up a little bit, and then we're going to be pouring it inside here so that it can give us a sauce to be able to cook our chicken. Remember, our chicken is not cooked. What we have done, we have just browned the chicken. So I want to open this up. Add it to this, and what I will do, I'm going to stir until it thickens up. Let's add the leftover. Now give it a good stir. I think this looks nice already, and it smells amazing. You guys should just try this recipe. It smells yummy. Maybe I can taste some salt. That's nice. So now I will allow this to simmer so that our chicken can cook, and we will be back in about 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes. So let's cover it and allow it to simmer. So guys, I think our curry is done. So how do you know that your curry is done? When you see the oil, as you can see we have some oil, when you see the oil separating itself from the stew, then that means your curry is cooked. And yeah, here it is. This is my butter chicken, although I did not use butter, but yeah, that is just it. The only thing I omitted was the butter because I don't like butter. And I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to the lights have done the thing. KPLC imefanya ile kitu. Yeah, the lights are off, they are gone, and now I cannot I don't have good lighting, so what I'm using is my other phone to just show you how our stew is looking at the moment. And what I want to do at this point, I want to add my cilantro and then cover it up to cook with steam. And we are hoping that the lights will be back by the time we want to eat, so that at least we can see how it turned out and I can serve my butter chicken with my chapati. I have chapati, so yeah, I'm just going to be putting the cilantro on top like so. Yes, like that. I think it looks lovely, you guys. Yeah, so we are going to cover this and allow the cilantro to steam, and we'll be back when dinner is served to see how everything looks. Yeah, so see you over dinner. Okay guys, so the lights are back. Yeah, I want to serve the my butter chicken, and I'm serving it with chapati. You can serve it with anything that you want. You can serve it with rice, you can serve it with chapati, you can serve it with naan bread, you can serve it with anything that you want because it is just a curry. And yeah, enjoy. So me, I'm having chapati, so I'll be serving it with my chapati, and then we'll be back to show you how it turned out, the presentation. And yes, I think this will be the end of the video, and I hope you have learned how to make your butter chicken. Only that you remember to use butter. I did not use butter because I don't like butter, but you can only, if you love butter, use butter. That is why it is called butter chicken. But if you don't like butter, or even if you don't have butter, feel free to use normal cooking oil, and yeah, you'll hack it. All right, so let me serve dinner, and then I will show you how it turned out, and maybe you can wrap up this video. Okay guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. It's been a Jikoni Local series. If you are new here and you love such content, kindly consider subscribing and joining this family, because we do very simple recipes around here, recipes that you can do with what you have in your house. That is why I called it a Jikoni Local series, because it's whatever you can find within your locality. So yeah, don't be afraid to try out the recipes. Things such as whipping cream or the cooking cream is cheap. Like that, the one that I bought today was at 136 shillings. So it's cheap. I don't do expensive recipes, and when we upgrade, and I tell you, the recipe is a bit, it will dent your pocket kidogo, then I will let you know. But basically, I try to make it as simple as possible so that we can all be able to do it. And yeah, this is how the food turned out. I think you have already seen. I think I did a good job. Rate my cooking, and if you love cooking, stick around, because we do very simple and nice recipes around here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always clicking onto my videos and always coming back here to listen to me without getting bored. And yes, I highly appreciate your support. Let's continue with the same spirit, and it's been real having you on Jikoni Local today, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.